Hello YouTube, it's tehmuffinmon, here by myself this time, reviewing Solo 4 Laid Back Reviews. Um, Today I will be reviewing Ninja Gaiden Sigma for the PlayStation 3, exclusively for the PS3 I might add, even though technically it's pretty much just a reimagining of the two previous recreations of the first Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox and Ninja Gaiden Black also for the Xbox. But from what I've heard, Sigma is the definitive version. This is my first real Ninja Gaiden I've ever played. I played Dragon Sword for the DS, the demo, which I downloaded off the Nintendo channel when it was up there. And I thought that was pretty cool, so when I had known about Sigma, but I decided to check it out a bit later on, and yeah, I picked this up because it was used, still in good condition, so I was like, why not? Got it, and yeah, the things you might have heard about the Ninja Gaiden series difficulty is true, especially if what I've heard about this being slightly easier is true, then yeah, this series must be really brutal. It's worth pointing out that I'm not very far into the game. I believe I'm on the 6th or 7th chapter, but I have a feeling I know enough about this game at this point to just review it adequately, so yeah, there might be something I might overlook that comes up later, but I think I've seen much of what the game has to offer, and yes, I do like it. It's also worth noting that I'm playing on the Ninja Dog setting, which is the easiest setting. Now, yeah, you might think that's funny, but this is a pretty hardcore game. Even on Ninja Dog, it's noticeably easier than the normal difficulty, but it's still by no means a cakewalk. I mean, yeah, it's actually doable on Ninja Dog, but on the normal difficulty, let me tell you, I got to the first boss, and I'm sure with enough practice I could manage to beat the game on normal difficulty, but I don't know if I want to invest that much time in it. So I died 3 times, asked me if I wanted to play on Ninja Dog, so I was like yes, even though they make fun of you for that. At least I can enjoy the game now. But anyways, if you like ninjas, swords, blood and gore, scantily clad women with gigantic weapons that absolutely obliterate enemies, and yeah, if you like all those things, you're gonna love Ninja Gaiden Sigma. There are some brutal attacks in this game, and the combat in this game, I don't play too many games of this type, but let me tell you, the combat system in this game is fantastic. It might take a little bit of time to get used to it first, but once you dig your teeth into this, it's just great. It's responsive and everything feels fresh. One of my particular favorite moves is I think it's the flying swallow move. At least I think that's what it's called. Someone might correct me if I'm wrong, where you just jump up in the air and zip around by pressing the triangle button and off goes opponents' heads. That's just great. Yeah, it's not all about violence. Well, actually, I'm pretty much lying. There's not too much to the story. It's all pretty standard stuff. His clan was massacred and he wants revenge. Meets some chick on the way, being Rachel, who's also playable in a couple chapters. Meets her. I have a feeling that she was just put in the game for the satisfaction of male players. I mean, I don't know what gave me that impression. That's just the conclusion I came to. But yeah, I believe she was featured in the original iterations for the Xbox, but her story wasn't fleshed out too much. And now you can play as her. She's slower than Ryu, but she doesn't feel cumbersome necessarily because she's stronger. That her decrease in speed makes her a bit more vulnerable to attacks from what I've played. But anyways, yeah. So if you're looking for a meaty story to sink your teeth into, this isn't exactly it. But if you like ninjas, and violence and women with unrealistic physics, we'll say, then this is your game. It's also worth mentioning that the graphics in this game are definitely improved over their predecessors because, well, obviously it's on the next gen PlayStation 3, and that really shows through in the environments, which are great, except the water's kind of odd. That's the thing that gets me. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, yeah, the graphics as a whole, the character models are great. Ryo's outfits look great. Rachel's, she's Rachel. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about the graphics. They're pretty top notch. Uh yeah, if you are a masochist and a sadist, then you will like this game because not only will you die, but your enemies will die brutally. And from what I've played, I'm going to have to give this a 9 out of 10 because its combat system is great and responsive and one of the best I've ever experienced. Not too much to the story. The difficulty can be a little unnerving at times, but the gameplay itself is just great. And that's it. See ya. Yeah, bye. Okay, now I'm done.